Welcome to Jessica's Intervention by Andrea Irvin, Social Work 3361. Today, my first thing I'm going to do is focus on the story of Jessica and go through my Ecomap that I drew out. The main characters are Jessica, John, and Sue. Jessica being the mother, John being the son, and Sue being the aunt. Their nearby relatives or any family members that are nearby at all is Jessica's ex-husband, which is John's father. The person so far right now in the house that is bringing in any income is Jessica. She is the one with the job. Her sister does not have a job, but she is the primary babysitter for her son John while she's at work. The strengths inside of Jessica's story is that she does have her own house that she is paying rent for, that she is able to pay for now that she has a job. The second strength that she has in her family or inside her home is that her son, John, is going through education program and speech therapy, but he is having issues, but she is seeing a lot of progress in self-help and safety, and that is a good thing because the school is nearby, so he's getting the help he needs in that situation. And the next thing that I focus on is the stressful part of Jessica's life and her story. Jessica doesn't have an unreliable car, and the car sometimes breaks down on her, and she's afraid of it. She also has a long commute to work, which is an issue because of the car issue being broken down so much. She has a fear that she may not be able to make it to work at times. A thing that is she's very afraid of, that her ex-husband is too close to her home. She's afraid to let her son or either her just be outside as much as they would like because they're afraid of the reason why they're not together is because he's still abusive. And the last thing is that Jessica is kind of skeptical of John playing outside, not sure how the other kids would treat him because of his disability with his speech therapy. Now, one thing that isn't kind of stressful, it is an issue, but it's not weak or strong, is her sister Sue's possibility of maybe not babysitting or maybe wanting to get a better job one day throughout the future. But it's not too big of an issue. The things that we're going to focus on as far as Jessica's goals is Jessica to get her diploma so she could be able to get a better job and actually get a promotion. So she could be able to get the better pay, so she could be able to get a better job and be able to have the income, the reliable car that she's looking for. I think another thing that she could actually do is get housing, which is maybe get a housing program, which is in a better location, closer to her home, or find a better job closer to her home through the home assistance. I think that one thing she can probably also do, which most people probably wouldn't think is an issue, is I think she should probably get counseling for her husband, even though they're not together and they're not in each other's life. I think he could be a big part if he actually gets the counseling he needs and see that even though him and his wife is not together anymore, that he could be very much help for his son John and for the whole family itself. And then I think the last thing she could probably focus on is helping her sister find a job. And even if she wants a job, and if she's not, she can probably be getting paid to actually be doing the babysitting for her sisters and for John to be able to get some kind of income for herself coming in. I think that she can get a lot of these goals concentrated on and dealt with if she uses TANF. TANF actually has services where they can help you with employment, they can help you get a job placement, help you find all this through the Work Source program. They can also help you with child care, which is you get through TANF, where they actually pay for your child care and your daycare situations. They can also help her, like I said, get housing, whether she get housing closer to her or help her find a better job closer to her home. And she can also get somehow see if she can get her husband some kind of help, so he could actually get help for his situation, his violence, abusive in the past, where he can be a helper to the family. And the qualifications for TANF in Texas, you have to be a Texas resident, be pregnant, or have a child under the age of 19 who lives with them, be a U.S. citizen and meet certain criteria for immigration and legal immigration requirements, have either low or very low income, or either be unemployed. This is my story, and I hope this can help John, Sue, and Jessica, and these are my references, and thank you.